All right, you are welcome to this session where we'll be discussing the topic what are pullbacks and how do we use them to enter trade. Right. So what are pullbacks? Pullbacks, they are retracement level on your chart where you can find the best opportunity to enter the market. So you can see pullbacks gives you the best opportunity to get in a trade when market is trending. All right, when market is trending. So always wait for the pullback before you enter or before you jump in the trade. Always wait for pullbacks. Now, these pullbacks are formed during the market retracement, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about, right? So, we discussed when we talk about market structure, what is a trend? We discussed about the uptrend market and the downtrending market. So when you see the uptrend market, it moves like this: higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So what is the pullback? The pullback is the place where the market is retracing. So what you notice, that market moves up like this, and if now went low like this. So this low is the pullback, right? At this point here is where you should enter the trade, right? At this junction here. So this is the point where you want to jump in this trade. This is the point where you want to jump in this trade at the pullback. So this is what we refer to as the pullback, right? This point here is the pullback. You want to jump in this trade at this level here, at this level here, at this level here. So you want to wait for the move to pull back to this level. And how do you calculate this pullback? Now you can use support resistance, you can use trend line, and you can also use one major thing that I use, which is the Fibonacci. Okay, and you watch out for the 50% and the 618%. And also you can watch out for the I think those two, the 70 also. And you wait for this pullback, and when it aligns with other confluences, you are ready to take the trade. All right, so you can wait for the 50 and this and the 618 level, and then you can jump in your trade. You can see market came, retraced to this pullback, went up, came, went up, came, went up. So when you talk about the Fibonacci, we have what we call the deep retracement, which is deep retracement around the 618 level. And we have what we call the shallow retracement. The shallow retracement is around the 32 level and the 50 level. All right, you can watch our video on Fibonacci to learn more. So you want to wait for the pullback, and this is the level where you want to jump in the trade. So when also talking about a downtrend, when we have lower lows and lower highs, okay, the pullback is the place where you should jump in the trade. So let's just imagine that a trade, and you got a trade set up for a sell, right? You got a trade set up for a sell, and you are looking for the place where you can start selling from. You and start selling from this point here. This is the pullback. Now, if you didn't catch this point, wait for the market. Don't jump in here, because when you jump in here, when the market retraces, it will either take your stop loss out. Okay, so you want to wait for the pullback, and when the market comes here, you jump in. When the market moves, you want to wait for, this is impulsive move. You don't want to and many times you don't want to be catching this impulsive move. You want to wait for the pullback to join the trade, right? So trading is a skill that you need to be patient. You need to learn, right, how to trade properly, right? So like I said, how to catch this move. One, you can use the resistance level, you can use the trend line confluence, and you can also use the Fibonacci, which I'll also be dropping a video that explains it very clearly. All right, so let me just continue what I'm discussing. So you can see how it is in the chart. You can see this is an uptrend. To enter this trade now, this at this point here is the best point to enter. This point here is another point to enter. Here is a good point to enter. Here also is a good point to jump in the trade. Now you can look out for a downtrend. Look at the opportunities, the points where when the market moves from here down, wait for the market. The market is going to come, it's going to make a retracement, and then downward, it's going to make another retracement, down, retracement. You can see. So at the retracement is where you want to enter at the pullbacks. All right, when it's making that retracement, you want to wait for the pullback at this point here. Then you want to jump in your trade. So this point that I mark out here, these are the place where you should be looking for to enter your trade in a trending market. So these are how you can use pullbacks to either buy or sell. So you know, right? So for an uptrend, you are buying, right? At the pullback, you are buying. And for a downtrend, at the pullback, you are selling. So there's one thing I always tell you, my students, in an uptrend market, you want to go for higher, you want to go for longer buys and shorter sales. So if you are if you are trading in the direction of the trend, you want to go for a buy. But if you are trending in the opposite direction, then from, let's say, from this zone here, you can be deciding to look for a sell by selling from here down to the pullback. So you can decide to sell down to the pullback. So just something like this. So let's say market is trending upwards. So this is those looking for a buy, those going with the trend, which is the long-term buy, which is where the trend is going up. You buy long-term, but you sell short-term. Those going to sell short-term, all they'll be doing is to look to catch this opportunity here, the retracement. So they will be selling here and they'll be exiting at the pullback. But those going for buy will be buying at the pullback, and closing their trade probably at this level here before the market decide to retrace. Or you can decide to buy at the pullback and hold your trade all the way down to this level here. You understand the concept, right? But those that are looking for shorter sell position can sell this retracement, sell this retracement, sell this retracement. All right. So that's how it works. So